I'm a homeschooling mom to two boys. They're currently in 5th grade and 7th grade, and today I'm going to be going over the extra electives that we do every day in addition to our regular core subjects. So in addition to our normal electives that my kids are taking this year, each one gets to pick a really fun elective just for them to do. My younger son, who's 10 years old, he picked a cooking class. And we looked at a lot of, the monthly subscriptions for different cooking programs, and he picked this one out. It's the Eat to Explore. We did the yearly monthly subscription box where it gives you 3 recipes a month. And each box that you get has a different theme from a different part of the world. The first box that we received was from Singapore, and this is the second box. It's from Ethiopia. And when you first start your subscription, you get this binder to put all of your recipes in. It came with some plastic protective covers for your recipes, just a few. And I put some of my Singapore recipes in here when we were done cooking it. These recipes are not simple, so if you have like a 5 or 6-year-old, I wouldn't recommend this program for them because these are a lot more detailed and the recipes are a lot more difficult. My children have been cooking with me since we've been homeschooling for 4 years now, so they kind of are a little bit more advanced, but if your child's a beginner and they're younger, this wouldn't be a really good program for them. So here's the Ethiopia. Let me open it up and show you guys what's in it. My son loves getting this box in the mail. It's so much fun for him because you never know which country you're going to get. So you get like spice packets, and sometimes you'll get like rice packets, and this is really, really helpful because if it has an unusual spice, you don't have to run out to the store and look for it and then buy a whole package of it. Okay, this one is Goldman spices. So you see you've got a lot of different spices just in one box, and it's for 3 different recipes. And then of course you get a cooking tool every month. Not sure what this one is used for. I'm guessing maybe for a lemon. And then you get a passport, and every month the child can put a new sticker in their passport. And also there's a pin every month for the country. I'm gonna purchase my son an apron. He's gonna be putting these pins on the apron. And here is for Ethiopia. They give you a shopping list. So you can take this with you to the grocery store and easily find the ingredients that you need. And Singapore, we didn't really need to buy too many unusual ingredients for it, just basically like chicken and rice. This one, it looks like it's a little bit more to buy at the grocery store, but it's still fairly easy. And then of course you get the recipes. There's 3. There's one called Doro Watts. And we've got this one right here. And the 3rd recipe is like a lentil stew. So you can tell these are not really beginner recipes. So if your child's really young, it wouldn't be the best program for them. And then every month, which I love, you get little worksheets. Just a little bit extra for the child to do. You can tell there's a map here and there's a flag. And this side explains a little bit about Ethiopia, which I just read to him when we did the Singapore. There's an activity down here. Talks about the animals in Ethiopia, the food, and then the cuisine. My son's he hasn't really been filling out the worksheets, but I did read them to him. So this is basically what you get in 1 month in the box, and let me show you what I have left over from Singapore. There's one recipe we've not cooked yet. It's a curry mix. Here, it's the shrimp one, which we did not cook yet. It came with this baster, And here's the pin. And then this is the passport that the kids get to finish out. Just a little booklet. And I'm going to show you guys this recipe after we cooked it. I apologize if my kitchen is a little bit ugly. Just moved into a big fixer-upper and we are saving up to get the kitchen work done. So here's the recipe. Okay guys, this is our Singapore box. This is the finished product. This is the recipe. It does call for the special broccoli, the Chinese broccoli, and I couldn't find it in the stores, and I've been so busy I didn't have a chance to really search for it. So I made it with regular broccoli. Looks kind of like the picture, actually. So this year, my older son, who's 12 years old, has chosen Spanish for his fun elective. And I've found an online Spanish program he's doing. It's a monthly subscription. And I've also picked up this workbook for him. This was not my first choice of workbook, but pretty much everything was sold out. So it's working good for him. It's for just like basic Spanish, just a little bit of activities. And it does say grade 3, and he's in 7th grade. But he has never learned any Spanish. So I think this is just a little bit extra for him. Once he's finished with this workbook, I'm going to get a more advanced one. Here's the online program we're using. It's foreign language for kids by kids. And it is a monthly subscription, or you can actually buy the DVDs and the workbooks to go with it. So there's different levels. He's working through level 2 right now. Each level has videos. And then you've got activities and quizzes to go with it. And let me show you a video.
Casa grande? Casa pequeña. Hola, Eli. Hola. Hola, Gracie. Bucket. Ella es Gracie. Bucket. Ella es Gracie. Bucket. Ella es...
Now this is called a Spanish immersion program, and everything in all the videos it's gonna all be in Spanish. There's no English at all. Each video has reoccurring characters and has themes throughout. And my son is having a lot of fun watching the videos. They're really entertaining, and he's picking up so much Spanish. And I went ahead and I ordered him the party pack of stuffed animals to go with it. These stuffed animals are actually featured in their videos. This is the first one. It's Grande. The real dog is actually in the video. And then the other character, this is their mascot, Squisher. I believe his name's Squisher. And I'm sorry if I pronounce her name wrong. I think it's Pequeña, La Pequeña. It's a little small dog. And they gave me this bag to go with it. And let me show you some of the activities that are online to go along with the program. This is the level 2 quiz. It's a listening quiz.
Adentro.
So you have to listen to somebody speaking, and then you pick the picture that describes it. And then the reading quiz. You have to match the word or the sentence with the picture. And of course, there's a lot of other fun activities for each level, and the activities switch up for each level that you're doing. Like these level 2 activities were completely different than the level 1. He's enjoying it. He's learning a lot. And I would recommend this for a beginner Spanish. And both of my kids are also taking a health elective this year. We are just doing an easy peasy online health program. There's 2 separate years. We're doing the first year since we've never used it before. So the lessons are like 5 to 10 minutes long, which is a good amount because they're also doing science in addition to this. And they are learning little bits on health. And so you can just follow along on the days. It's super easy. I don't really have to do any planning. So here's one of the days we've already gone through. It's just fire safety. So it's on the 3 P's of fire safety. And they just read it. It's pretty easy for them to go through. And the lessons are like 5 to 10 minutes long. We're also doing the Easy Peasy computer program for electives. Both of my kids are doing it. They both did it last year and they really liked it, and we're doing another level this year. My older son's doing level 4, and I guess this is a computer programming, and it talks about creating sprites. And also previous levels have done typing. They've talked about safety on the internet, how to do PowerPoint presentations, so it covers a lot. So here's another day. This is the next day. Looks like they have several days about creating sprites. I don't know anything about computer programming, so this is really good for me to use with my children because they're learning things I've never learned. This is the computer level 3. This is what my younger son's using this year. It starts off the beginning of the year with typing. This is the Dance Mat typing. And he's currently learning how to do PowerPoint presentations. Oh, there's more Dance Mat. So they just click on the links every day, and they sometimes have to read a little bit. It's super simple for me just to add in. It's maybe 5 to 10 minutes a day. Over here, it's talking about making a PowerPoint presentation. The other elective we're using with both kids this year is the Easy Peasy Music. We did it last year and my kids really enjoyed it. And the lessons are also like 5 to 10 minutes. It doesn't add too much to your day. Our family is not very musically inclined. Like, none of us really play instruments. My kids really aren't into learning instruments. I did teach my older son how to play the piano a few years ago. But this is like a little bit of music lesson once a week, and I know that I'm covering the basics with them. So we're on the geography year, and the first few lessons so far have been about the different instruments. This is the viola, and then there's a lesson on the cello and the double bass, and then they have to click on the strings, woodwinds, brass, percussion. And it really just tells a little bit about the instruments, and then you can hear it played. And so far this year, it's just basically been learning the different instruments. Last year, we did do a really fun year that my kids enjoyed. We did the ancient history. And the ancient history went over different types of ancient music. And my kids had a lot of fun with that one. This one's about the drums, which is one of the first instruments. I know they enjoyed learning about the different instruments in ancient Greece. This one's on traditional Chinese music. It's just a video. And ancient Mayan music. And for us, this is working out perfect. Like, if you are a musically inclined family, you might want to get something a little bit bigger than this. So that's basically it for all of our electives. As my kids get older, it's been fun just to add a little bit of electives to make the day a lot more fun. And so the music we do once a week, usually on Mondays. Tuesdays, we usually have the PE health. Wednesdays, they usually do their computer elective, and then Thursdays and Fridays, my son will do his cooking. We'll usually pick one day to do the cooking together for dinner. And of course, my older son, he does Spanish every day. The lessons are so fun. He's never once complained about his Spanish. So that's it for all of our electives. I hope this was helpful. Bye.